All right, let's begin our business. Hmm. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Hey, Diana, good morning. Hello, hello, Diana. How are you doing today? I'm okay, thanks. Good to know, Diana. Good to know. Pepe, pepe. How are you? I am sleepy. Pepe, pepe, pepe. Did you do anything fun on the weekend, Diana? Okay. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I went to play yesterday. I went to play. Don't start the review without me, okay? I'm waiting for you. Whites to move. I just began the stream. I was waiting for you to arrive. Bam, 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 bam. Black to move. Pa, pam, 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 param, pam. Pam, 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 param, pam. Pam, pam, param, pam, pam. Do, 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 do. Ah, really? Black to move? Okay, this is tactic. Play this. Oh, come on. How is this not correct? Oh, bishop here, bro. Hey, Mr. Momo, welcome. Gonna be back in a little bit. All right, Nikush. How did it go, Nikush? Nikus, yeah, he won, yeah. Well done, exactly. I mean, I was watching it and I get nervous. I watch only the first like the opening and then I get nervous and then I close I close the game. I was like I cannot watch this. I didn't even sleep. I think I was a little bit anxious because yesterday everyone was like, you went to theater. Oh, how was it? Tell us, Diana, how was it?" And then I was a little bit excited for Nikush. And then I see the opening. I didn't like it, so I closed the game and I was like, I cannot keep waiting 2 hours for this result. I'm going to leave the. Yes, good question. I thought it was a play. Yeah. See, We all think that Diana is only smile, she's also culture. Wait. Ah, yeah, sure. Take. Alright. Ah. Heck, that is this. Ah, then we play this. A musical? Look at Diana. So full of culture. And I can't barely leave my house. Ah. Turururum. Wow. Promote. By one. One. One by one. What is this? Oh, funny, very funny. Okay. Ah. Ah. Stupid. You donkey. Ah. Ah. I don't have any idea. Wow. I really don't know why is that answer. Ah, come on. I'll give this check first. Peraí, só um pouquinho. Alright, I'm back. I played the hanging pawns and made a bad blunder at the end. What? Alright, I'm back. Okay, welcome back, Nikos. My friend and I planned to go to the theater together, and we bought the tickets over a month ago, and yesterday her son had an accident a few hours before, and I went with my sister. Oh my god, is he okay? YouTube creator. I'm confused as always, I'm sorry. I don't know what we're talking about. His videos are nice. I really am very confused. Okay, let's see what happened in Nico's game. Nikos, could you send the link of the game, please? He's okay. He's broke a bone playing soccer. Ah, he's okay. He's alive. He's not okay. He's alive. He's okay. He cannot be okay. Hi, bro. Hey, Shiv. How are you doing? Will you play with me? Will I? We will see. Stay tuned for the next episode. I can play with you. Okay. If you're asking so politely in a very strange way, but very politely, I can play with you, but first, I'm going to review a game of a friend that play on the board today. If you wait, we can play. If you don't wait, we can play later. Thanks, Nikos. Ah, wait. Here. All right. Okay, Nikos is black. Nikos is black. And then... Okay, thanks, alright. Alright, Mr. Shiv. You didn't watch it, right? I didn't. I'm going to tell you till when I watch it. So I'm going to be very slowly. Don't worry. I'm going to be go very slow, right? Then you play this, he plays that. Okay, and here, as far as I remember, you played this, and then we was expecting this, we was expecting a lot of moves. He plays that. I remember we talk about a lot about a6 here. I remember that. I'm not crazy. I remember he can play f4, but I remember saying on stream, like, it doesn't look like he would play a4. f4. We're meant to play... If he plays bishop e3, yes. But... Is a6 bad here? You're talking about totally different position. Am I? Am I get confused here? Because I remember we look at this move, but very briefly, because I said that it was unlikely that he plays bishop f4. I was like, it's very unlikely he's going to play f4 in this position. Come on, guys. And you could take here. This is, I see this and I leave. I was like, I can't. Where is a6? I don't know what to do. I'm so scared right now. I'm so nervous. I was very, very anxious at this point. I get very nervous. I mean, I didn't sleep well. I just wake up, I saw that. I mean, we chat a little bit first. and then you begin to play, and this position appears on the board. I was like, I cannot watch it. I'm going to feel, I don't know, feel something. Okay, he plays bishop d3. I think you're pretty much okay if you take and play a6, or am I crazy? Because you have a very nice pressure on d4, right? Queen b6. Knight h6 is possible, maybe? Fancy, but I think it's possible. But take, if he cannot play that because of this, right? Can you tell our name? My name is Piolhadas, buddy. Exactly like in the stream. No, I'm just kidding. Piolhadas is a nickname, but you can call me Pio. I was happy with this position. All right. All right. I think if you take and play this is okay. Knight h6, I think it's okay, because if it takes. Because I don't know if this is too slow. Sorry. To play this, that, and this is too slow. Sometimes knight h6 happens in some Frenches, and also some Carocans, right? You take. e6 is not because of bishop takes f5. No, not right now. I didn't mean to play e6 right now. I mean, like, to take, play this, play that, to play the knight here. I mean, maybe this move is possible. The engine say knight h6 is possible. Not the engine, sorry, the database here. It's saying one game. Saying one game once knight had happened at knight h6. You've got your bishop out, so happy days, exactly. A good French. Normal move. And 97, yeah. e6, of course, but just not now. Yeah. I didn't mean e6 now. I mean that you can play knight h6, maybe here, maybe, and then e6 later. That's what I mean to say. I expressed myself wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, so he plays bishop c3. Is this normal? Doesn't look normal. Bishop on c3 doesn't look natural. I think this bishop is better here and then the knight here. Is he afraid of that? Oh, he's afraid of the pressure. He's afraid of this pressure. I mean, he chooses to make this position. He chooses to play like that. So I think he didn't made the research about you, Nikos. I think he didn't. Really, I think he just didn't. Knight f5 and queen b6 and attack the pawn. Yeah. Standard thing on the Caro-Kann. Queen b6, nice. And h5 to protect the knight here. I love this move. Good move. Nice. Happens in a lot of positions. What's your elo? Stay tuned, and you know that that's a very Mr. Shiv. You know that's a very random question and very like empty question, because can be FIDE elo, can be my national elo, can be my chess.com rapids elo, can be my bullet elo, can be my blitz elo on chess.com. Your question is terrible. You need to make questions that are more specific so I can understand it and answer it properly. My FIDE elo is around 1800. That's how you should do questions, my friend. My rapid. Oh, come on, that's too much. What are you doing? Is that some kind of? Are you doing research about me? Watch the stream and do you know my ratings? H5 was needed. Beautiful H5. I love it. I think the position you could not. Yesterday when we was imagine how it would play, we didn't get a better position than that. We didn't get a better position than that. This position is great. Wow, 97. That's very fancy. Knight e7. I would never guess knight e7 here. Dude, so like, oh boy, you're gonna be beating so badly in this position. Okay, don't think like that, because usually it's how you lose. He was just asking FIDE Rapid rating. At some point we will know. I don't have a FIDE Rapid rating, not even Blitz. Okay, 97. Take. Okay, this position is suffering. H4 after if they don't take. Yes, I was expecting you to play H4, but yeah, I think you can also play G6 here, no? But I think it's more pretty to have a knight here. You're correct. A3. I don't like this move. G6 not really. Alright. A3 is... I want to play this, but I don't think it's... He can just kick your queen away. He puts the knight on G5 and play H4, and it's hard to deal with. Oh, I see. Sorry. This take, he puts the knight on G5, play H4. Oh, but it's locked. I mean, but I understand. I mean, G4 is coming. Yeah, you're correct. I understand your point. Just bishop e7. Nice. You just develop a piece. Good. Perfect. No problem. Okay. What to do? Did you castle here? Play, I don't know, rook c6? Or just directly castle? Looks good. Play g6 at some point. Maybe... You know what? Do you need to castle? I think you don't have any attack, right? I was looking at that, but I think this is like... This is very... This is very... Makes no sense, I think. Your pieces are here, so I don't think you can attack with 3 pieces, basically. Let's say you can attack with these 3 pieces. The rook here, knight and bishop. I don't think you have something. Yeah, I think you just castle, play g6 and be happy. Or you just get crazy. Or you just get crazy. Nikos, you need to stop. You need to stop walking with me. Okay, this is the idea. This is the idea. This is Nikos observing me. Where is Goblin here? Goblin would totally agree with me. Nikos would not see this move months ago. He only see this move because of me. Because he keeps playing with me and watching me. I know, you must admit this, Nikos. You must admit. This move is my move. My type of move. Nah, come on. This is the truth. Where is Goblin? I need Goblin. I need Goblin here. I need Goblin. Goblin would totally agree. This is my move. It's your type of move. Exactly, it's my type of move. That's why I think about that. But it's very logical. No, I think to castle it's okay here. You can castle and play on the queen side. It'll be a very slow game, but you can do it. Okay, you spent just 3 minutes to play that. Castle and what? And play on the queen side. Slowly advance the spawns. Slowly maneuver, play rook b8, rook c8, push that. I don't have anything there. Yes, I don't think you have anything there immediately. You also don't have anything clear here. You cannot convince you have like a clear path to attack his king. You cannot convince me of that. You just can't. I wanted to kill him. Good. I like this mentality. H3, H2, yes. H4, H3, yes. I understand what you mean, man. Okay, Rook G6. And he's going to play King F8, King G8. That's very funny. If you meet on H3, he can play that. I don't know. Is this clear? That he can do that and it's okay? All good? As white for beginner. Beginner of what rating? More or less. Tell me more or less the rating that you are talking about beginner. Okay, here, what is your clear plan? To just play King F8, King G8? King D7 and play this and sacrifice? I'm not sure if there is some Rook G3. I mean, Rook G4 is very interesting because you are at least teasing this pawn. But wait, Rook G4, H3? There is this check, there is Rook here. I mean, everything can begin with Rook G4, right? Because this pawn is hanging. Let's say Rook G4, H3, you take, he pushes that. He cannot push because it is hanging. So Rook G4 looks like a very good move. Plays G3, you just push H4. This is very nice. But I don't know what else to play. Bishop A5. Well, I didn't see that. You cannot take it, right? Too bad you cannot take. The queen is protecting here. Check, take. Sorry, not check. Bishop here. Rook takes rook. Cannot draw arrows. Bishop here. Rook takes rook. Bishop takes queen. Check, queen takes. Take, and then you have this. You have that. I didn't see bishop a5. Good that you saw that. I mean, rook d8. Rook d8, you have queen here. Rook c6 looks also okay. Queen d8? No, queen d8, there is this. Rook is unprotected, so I need to look for such tactics. Good job. Around 1800, Mr. Shiv, you should not be searching for complex opening. Control the center, develop your pieces and castle. Use your time, the time you have, use studying a lot of puzzles. I know you heard this a lot online, but it works. I mean, as you can see, Nakamura made a speedrun playing the Bone Cloud, and basically he proved that opening doesn't matter because he can fix the game later, even if he plays the Bone Cloud, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous opening. Basically, he's saying opening doesn't matter. What doesn't matter is strategy and tactics. Just an example. With that said, rook c6 looks great. King d7, also, okay, you're protecting the rook. Also, you can... Nice, interesting. d4. Man, I don't like many moves that he made this game. That is such a bad move. Makes no sense. It looks like he wants to slowly play this and that. Thanks for your information. You're welcome, Mr. Shiv. Any question? Let me know. You know what is nice here? Rook c4, if knight here, queen c6, knight takes, pawn takes, and this is a thing. That's not going to happen, probably. My god, I'm so sleepy. I was looking at the rook c4, but rejected because of 92. Yes, I was trying to make rook c4 works. So rook c4 works if we activate the queen here, but I think there is nothing. Rook c4, 92. Queen c6, take. We're threatening the queen and mate, but then he can retreat the queen, protect against the mate. And this bishop is not enough in the attack. We need this bishop in the attack. It's not attack. I mean, we have a queen and a rook directly attacking in this position, but the knight is not like doing any clear thing, any clear blow to help us in a knockout. We'll just play h4. All right. That makes g3 very hard for him now. You can tease him. Bishop d2, okay. He saw I have a problem. He wants to exchange rooks. You don't have a knight g3 now? Directly? Too bad your queen is so far away, right? Should be here. Should be around here. Check, pawn takes, pawn takes. Rook takes, king takes. I think there is nothing. How can an analysis like you studying chess? I don't understand your question. Mr. Shiv, I don't understand. Yes, the rook is lost. Yes, I see that, Nikos. I mean, maybe you can just play rook h8 and this is annoying. You know, I don't know, man. I'm even considering to play that, but that is f5 at some point. This queen is a little bit off the attack, but I mean, it's pressuring here. It's not allowing his queen to come. Maybe a6 is a move. I don't know. Rook g3 maybe, but I don't think it's... Rook g3 is at least interesting because makes the knight pinned, so you can take it. Maybe just rook c6 here. Rook takes, pawn takes. I mean, I don't know. Many different ideas, I mean, come in my mind, but I don't know what is really good here, really winning. H3 G3. Oh well, H3 G3. Rook takes, pawn takes, check. He moves the king. You take the rook. Also, this advanced take he can take here first. Yeah, I don't know. It's too many things to calculate. This is, to me, this is not a very clear position to play. Doesn't looks very clear to me. What did you play? Just rook h8. That's a chess move. I don't see, but it looks very dangerous. Looks like a game from, I don't know, years 1918 something, 18 Morphe. This is a move I don't understand what he's doing, because it's like he's saying there is nothing here. Because this doesn't help here. Morph versus Anders causing twice remove it. Um, I mean, Queen D8 is already very scary. With that ideas of boy, oh boy, this, I mean, he just want to play that. I check, pawn takes, check, king here. A6 is nice to not allow his queen to come here, and then you can play this. I don't know. I mean, if he wants to play that, to play this check, if you take, you are pretty much very well. Hello, captivating, colorful, creative, pure dude. Goblin! Goblin! Welcome, Goblin. The game from Nikos from today. We have the game. Goblin, you missed my rook lift. No, don't spoil it, you fucker. Shut up. Why did you say it? You should wait, Nikos. You should wait. Nikos is not holding himself to tell him that he plays. That in the end of the day, Nikos is just my apprentice. This is the proof, Goblin. This is the proof. Okay? Okay. So I remember telling yesterday that f4 was unlikely move because it's not how the guy plays. He plays f4. Then Nikos takes and a6 never. Then Nikos get a very comfortable position in the opening because the guy makes some weird ideas that I don't understand. Look at that h5. Very nice move to play the knight here and not get hit with g4. Nice move. Now, what do you think Nikos play, Goblin? In this position. What do you think he plays? No. He played 97. Cool move. Cool move. Nikos knows how to play chess. When he wants, he plays a very good chess. Today was his day. Today was his day. The guy takes. Perfect. Oh well, I was looking for a rook lift. No, wait, it's coming. It's coming. Here, I say this on stream. I was like, well, castle looks normal. And then I say, well, maybe you could play this, but maybe there is nothing. I mean, there is nothing objectively, so maybe this is a waste of time. I mean, it's just a simple idea. And Nikos play it. And I was like, that's the proof. You are watching me too much. You're my biggest fan. There it is. Goblin, tell me. Is this not a proof that this kid is my biggest fan? My biggest fan. That's a proof. There it is. It's a very samba rook, exactly. I was like, wow, I begin to laugh, but it was a great idea, okay. But he still needs to prove it, that works something. Then the guy play king h1, okay, he gets scared of something here. I don't blame him. And Nikos just play king d7, very nice move. I just consider here to play, what did I consider? I just consider to play h4, right? King d7, yeah. I just consider to play this, but then Nikos say that this is happening. They didn't see that. Good that Nikos saw it. Queen is hanging, rook is hanging. Take the queen, the rook hangs. Take the bishop, the rook hangs. And it's impossible to protect the rook. Good that Nikos today was sharp. Good day for Nikos. Then he plays king d7 to protect the rook. Also with these ideas. The guy played before. God knows why before. Makes no sense to me. Nikos play h4, increasing. Man, I'm losing every game today. Oh my god, Richie. Hey everyone, welcome my friend. How are you doing today? Welcome, Mr. Richie. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's going to be better, my friend. The guy just come back the bishop, okay, to exchange rooks, release the pressure. h4 summons ideas of knight g3, yes. But then Nikos declined the exchange of rooks. Play this. Welcome, Richie. And rook h8. And the guy play rook c2, and I don't know if his idea is to play this and pressure here. I got that laptop from eBay, all seems good with it, thanks. Nice. Oh, Richie helps you to find the laptop? That's great. So I don't know if his idea is to protect here. If it is, good, nice. But if his idea is just to play that, he's like saying to Nikos that there is nothing, and that's crazy. Nice find, Goblin, yeah. Nice, that's good. I think he's brave, at least. Also, maybe instantly h3, if that he can sacrifice. That looks very dangerous. I don't know. Oh, knight g3, of course. He just didn't take it. I want to sack the knight on g3 soon. No, Nikos doesn't want soon. Nikos want now. Oh shit. He couldn't take it. Pawn takes, check, king here. Wait. Ah, because they double the rook. Oh shit. No, just rook h6. Wow, that's amazing. Look at Nikos going. Oh my god, let's see. Oh, he just spent 15 seconds. Well, he was already admitting defeat here because he didn't see the move. I mean, okay, if he see the move, let's say he see the move now. Yes, that's what I was expecting. Bishop e1 at least. Bishop e1 is something. So he didn't see it. Basically, he didn't see it. He didn't see it. Good job, Nikush. I spent a minute on it. Well, you have all your pieces attacking, must be something. Probably should think more. I mean, I disagree with you. You are winning an exchange. It's all good. It's all good, Nikush. In this position, even if I tell you that you should analyze, this is a very attacking game for a Slav. Yes, if it would be a Slav, yeah, I understand. This is a Caro, yeah. I mean, okay, I understand that you are saying that maybe you see something similar in the Slav, and I was like, okay, you see something similar in the Slav, all right. But it's just up in exchange, Nikush. Take it. Don't need to think. To take the rook, you don't need to think. Just take the rook. I mean, maybe you should see if there is a little bit more than that, but I doubt in this position there's more. This is a very attacking game for a car, okay. I agree, Goblin. I agree. Okay, now we can just come back the rook to c8. Come back the rook to c8, stare him in the eyes, and whisper, take it. You piece of shit. Already made your job there, so come back the rook. Did you whisper, take it? You should. You should. Oh my god, that's so funny. Take, I mean, queen c7, queen c6. Queen c6, of course, so there's no check here. I took my exchange, so I'm coming back. Correct, totally correct. I don't see, there's no attack anymore. I mean, you could. Maybe h3, h3, g3, then you come back the rook. Rook takes, king takes. It takes on h3, and then your queen can slide in somehow. No, it can't, right? This is still defended. No, never mind. Rook c8 is correct. h5 gives the Caro player the chance to go mad. Makes sense. Yeah, h5. h5, rook h6, it was great. Queen c6, nice. I mean, every move is perfect. I don't see... Different from the game from yesterday, I was scolding you because the other guy had some counterplay. I don't see a counterplay on this game. So you need to be careful, but not that much. I mean, I would totally play b5 here. To not allow him to play this and then play queen c4, I would totally play. b5 looks great. So you can play queen c4 freely. Also, this rook is not playing right now. This, but then there's that. I'll play b5, I don't see other move, to be honest. f6, I don't think it's good because you're going to... Maybe he have this square at some point. You also have h3 here, h3, g3. h3, g3. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see the other move. I don't know what to play. You play queen b5. Okay. You want to play a5, I guess. Alright. Now you can play queen c4 without any problem. To play queen e2. Alright, sure. 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 Tickle. And also Threaten's mate. Oopsie, I forgot about that. I forgot this Rook is still here. There's still an attack. Watch out. The attack's not over. He's like, oh my god, the suffering is forever in this game. You take that is that, this, and that. Yeah, that's a problem. I had to be careful. Good job. That's what I want from you. You had to be careful. Sometimes you have it, even if you're winning. You are completely winning. Yes, but you still have tricks. Be careful. Good job. That's what I want from you. Amazing. Nice. Because of this move was possible. Then there is this. Nice. So you play Rook G4. Amazing. Perfect. Now, I mean, everything is bad for him. If you take, you just take it. No problem. No problem. Okay. Use the 2 minutes. Very good. Yeah. I didn't say that. Yes, you use the 2 minutes. Nice. Nice. Use the 2 minutes just calculating if he can take that and that. Good. Good time management. Good observation, Goblin. Good job. Nice. Very natural moves. Now what? Well, you can play just Queen... Queen D3 is... Ugh. Queen D3 is resignable. You're threatening this, that. He cannot do much about that. I mean, he can play this, try sneak here, but I still keep b5 on the board. I still keep b5 as just like killing. Must be killing. This is also a possibility, but I think this rook is too good here. And come on, Queen d3 must be good. Queen here, you just play... You can just play h3. There's Queen e3, I guess, but yeah, still winning for black. Yes, if you play Queen e3, we just take it. Whatever. And this king is coming. Queen c1. I don't think Queen c1 is something. I mean, Queen c1 is doing nothing. You can just take the knight, no? There's no checks. I mean, Queen d1 protects the knight and threatens this check. But then, to be honest with you, that. Okay. I think you can throw h3. That's why I lost 3 out. I've won 3, lost 10 today, okay. d1 I take on a3. Okay. I was expecting that you could push h3 here. I don't know, everything looks good. Everything looks good. Okay, you play that, he plays this. Take, great. a5. King here. Rook here. What else do I have? I mean, rook here to play that. Everything looks winning. a5, yeah. And then he resign. What a game. What can I say about this game? What can we say about this game, guys? What can we say about this game? If you play all the tournament in this level, you're going to win the tournament. Basically. Awesome game, yes. Basically, I mean, you can't say... Every game, the boy is going to meet us with a brilliant. Beautiful. Amazing game. Amazing chess game. That's what we want. Oh, F4 is totally wrong. Right? Love the attack, yeah. Great attack. Indeed. Beautiful. H5. Perfect. Knight E7. Oh, the engine was considering knight E7, not anymore. What is this bullshit? The engine's telling you to take. White cannot allow black to blockade F5. Gotta be comfortable for black after that, yeah. Yeah, I agree. This outpost is immortal, yeah. It's very dangerous. The engine doesn't find rook h6. Too weak engine. Let's put 5 lines. Let's see what's going to happen. My PC doesn't explode. Will rook h6 at some point be considered or not? The engine doesn't care. Rook h6, not the best move. Also rook g6. The engine doesn't. The engine tells you to come back the rook. Best move versus a human. Okay, what was the best move here? King d7 was a move. Rook c4 was a move. I'm curious. If rook c4, this. Rook a4? Rook a4? No, he still considers rook h6 as bad. Rook a4? This is bullshit, I agree. This is too engine. This makes no sense. Rook a4 makes no sense. Why are you going to put your rook here? What are you pressuring? I mean, you're pressuring here, right? Knight f3 needs to come back to protect this pawn. This is bullshit. It's totally engine. And then you castle. Totally bullshit. I consider a5. The engine also doesn't like a5. The engine is fixed with rook c4. Very funny move. Very, very funny move. But okay. King d7. b4. Queen. Okay, Queen a6. Queen a6. I know. I understand Queen a6. Wait, what is this? Oh my god, what happened? Wait. Calm down. I get too excited with the move that I saw that. Sorry. Wait. Here, this move I can understand. I can show that I can understand the move. The engine is considered queen a6. I know why. I have two games. I have two games to prove why. To show to you guys. I was watching a class about this type of move. The position is so bad for white, so bad, that if you exchange queens, your position will get better. Because the only piece that is more flexible is usually the queen. In fact, queen a6 is amazing. There is two games that I can show to you guys that proves it. I keep forgetting to show you to you guys these games, but I'm going to show it today. Okay, h4. I'd never think of queen a6. I didn't consider when I was analyzing, but now that the engine show it, I can understand why. The position is so trash that you can exchange queens. But I wanted to kill him, not to play slow queen a6. Fair. You won the game, so what can I say? Okay, so you play h4. Bishop d2. The engine is still insisting on queen a6, rook h6. Rook h6. Come back the rook. We're not going to play this. The engine is saying there is nothing. I suppose there is some of defection from e2, so that black, some idea of defection from e2, so that black has threats of sacrificing exchange on c3 as well. Sure. Knight g3, knight g2, knight takes c3, correct. I agree. Yes, fair. The engine is really saying there is nothing. With rook f e1, knight g5. Okay, knight g5 was a move that we didn't consider at all. Knight g5 is a good blocking move, guys. Very strong move. Hitting here. Beautiful defensive resource, yes. Knight g5 makes sense. This move I don't understand. Just play rook c2. c2 is just fresh. Rook c2 makes no sense. You lose d4. Yeah. Okay, you lose d4. I mean, you lose d4 for now. I mean, if you take on d4 now, we can take, and then you're going to take on f7. You lose f7. Rook e1 is probably just saving exchange. Yeah, makes sense. Because now you can just move the king, yeah. He played bishop d2 to stack the rook when he should have played bishop d2 to play knight g5. Sure. That's why bishop d2 is correct. Good point. But to take on g5 first. Even if you take on g5 first. Okay, let me check on that. Let me think a little bit. Knight here, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. This is still a problem. Yeah. f7 is hanging. Rook takes f7, yeah. And it gets very messy here, right? Bishop takes a7. No. Richie is talking about this bishop here at some point. When you take here, Richie is talking about that. Yeah. Okay, but that's an amazing resource. I mean, to play a move like that, you must spend something like 20 minutes on the clock to find it. To find the idea. Sure. Sure. Rook A8. Sure. But okay. He didn't find it. Yes, hard to imagine that there. Because this is very messy. Hmm. Exclamation mark. There's no b5 here. I'm so sad. Queen b5 is the best set. Second best move. h3 also possible. I was thinking about b5. 5 is bad? It's not bad. Ah, this is the type of move, guys. The type of position that everything wins. Hooray! Nikos can't destroy this position unless he gets mated. Yeah. h3, queen c4. Yeah, queen c4. Rook g4. Nice. F takes. h3 again, but okay. We play queen d3. a5 best move. a5, king c6. Well, what a game. Easy. Easy chess. Yes, he decided the right move in the right moment. Like, okay, that's enough. I don't have any counterplay. I cannot play this anymore. That's good. Very good game. This game made me more interested to play Caro-Kann again. Well, Caro-Kann is very interesting opening. You can play different ways. Sicilian, you can do the same. But I think it was an amazing idea. Amazing idea of the rook lifts. Even if the engines say there's nothing, you're not playing against Stockfish. You the Joe dudes. Hey, Mr. Redbird Flag, look at that. The game from Nikos. From today. Welcome, Mr. Red Flag. How are you doing today, my friend? Did Nikos win? Yes. You win with a move that it's my trademark. Because this kid is walking too much with me. Oh yeah. He plays that Caro that we was talking about, but there's no a6 because he plays f4. But I don't understand this position, but Nikos understands, so he just takes the pawn. Pawn takes. Nico blundered his queen. Oh, come on. I don't blunder my queen all the time. Come on, you can't call me a chicken after such 2 games. No, you play. I think you play very well. Oh my god, thanks Redbird Flag for 100 bits. Cheer famous Nikos for the win. Hey, Mr. Riles, welcome. How are you doing, my friend? Good morning. I would be upset as white by h5 rook h6. I would think if I played f4. I thought I was the one who should be aggressive, yeah. Very clean indeed. Bro, tell me one thing, that Bobby Fischer was the real GOAT if he could have access to computer. Mr. Ashutosh on YouTube. Mr. Sai, I'm going to sign. I'm going to call him sign. I'm going to call Ashu, okay? Buddy, I don't know about Bobby Fischer, but I can tell you for sure that Paul Morphy would be the GOAT if he had access to modern training. Bobby Fischer, maybe, but I'm a big fan of Paul Morphy, so I think Paul Morphy. Nico Schwinn with the black pieces, exactly. In a Karokan, very nice. Look at that. Some moves are very interesting to observe. This one, for example, so you can play knight f5 without getting kicked with g4. h5, very classy, very classy. Another very nice move, look at that. Knight here. The engine tells him to take, but Nico's just playing knight e7. Very nice, very classy, very, very classy. Take, bishop e7, castle. And rook h6. This is my move. This is totally my type of move, my type of rook lift. Everyone knows it. Nice pressure against that central pawn. Yes, central chain. Yeah. Dude, the engine at some point, Redbird flag. The engine, in this position, the engine doesn't tell him to play that. The engine tells him to play rook c4. And it's very hard to understand. Rook c4, if knight d2, and that was our problem, the rook a4, and there's still pressure in here. Look at how weighted is this rook. This is totally an engine idea. But it's very pretty also. Nice moves. Yes, absurdly nice moves. But Nikush plays on the king side to give mate, which is more interesting. Rook h6, rook g6, and king d7. So the rook can come, the king is safe, there's no things here. I know the position needs pressuring that d4 pawn, but rook h6 was so tempting I couldn't help it, of course. I mean, yes, but we really don't want to take right now. We want to provoke weaknesses. He can never defend d4 forever, yeah? I mean, this pressure is basically forever. He needs to keep at least 2 pieces here, and this bishop is... I mean, this bishop is not doing too much, but this bishop is like... have no future at all. This bishop have a future. So he plays b4, God knows why. Nikush play h4, Nikush keeps his plan. Bishop d2, very funny why the engine likes bishop d2. It's very funny. Rook h6, alright. So Nikush is screaming he's going to do something here. What the guy should play is knight g5. And that's very impossible to see. Just impossible to understand. They're like, okay, now we can take the pawn, yes. Knight g5 is a very deep move. It's impossible to find. For his level, it's impossible to find. For my level, it's impossible to find. We didn't even dream in this move when we was analyzing it. Crazy move. Crazy defensive move. That's why bishop d2 is a good move. Because you keep an eye on the pawn when he arrives here. That's insane. But Nikush played this. He plays rook c2. Smells like blunder. And Nikush just... in the head. Because if this happens... and it's not mate because of knight h2. Alright, knight h2 we just take. And then... how? Queen takes g3. He had the defense. But come on, bishop h4. Ah, yeah. Oh, okay, it's over. Now it's the moment that he'll resign. But knight g3, he just didn't take it. King g1, take, alright. So Nikush like begins to just exchange pieces. And he just controlled the game. We fear this man so much, yes. I'm telling him, if he plays the tournament on this level, because he's clearly this is not his rating. Clearly this is not his rating. If you play this tournament this level, he's going to win the tournament. Now I can't understand who is saying the truth. About what, Mr. Ashu? So one more trick, one last trick, by the way, by the guy. If Nikos take, there is this check and this knight is landing here. Very, like, need to be careful. I mean, the engine doesn't care. The engine just take it. But I would be scared of that. But Nikos just played the most safe. Rook here, queen here. Everything is bad. And resign. Nikos. Nikos' opponent played Caro too, yes. I mean, I think he have too much respect for Caro-Kann. So to beat him so good that the Caro is even better. Yes, you beat a guy with black. So, let's get into the business. What about tomorrow? What about tomorrow, Nikos? What about tomorrow? Next pairings. Let's try to make a preparation and just miss everything. You're against this kid. (1974) Is it that old? The same person? Okay, let's watch his games. Let's see what he plays. Yes, it's 74. Oh my god. He's a little bit old. A little bit, not too much. I mean, he's 50. You should show up wearing the flag of Poland as a kid. I mean, but all of them are Polish. SA class. What do you mean with that? Oh. Nikos is the most Polish. Alright. Level below expert. Oh, okay. It's a 100% Polish tournament. Yeah. Okay. Zimo. Okay, let's... Oh, we can't see the game. Where is the... Here. Round 1. Zimo. Here, let's get Mr. Zimo in the screen. Let's see how he plays chess. Wait, see... Wait, if I see what? Sorry. Oh my god, I mess up. Oh shit. Wait. Oh shit, that's not what I want to do. Wait. Oh, fudge. Give me the link again. Wait. I closed it by mistake. Ah, here! Oh, I didn't know you guys have that. I didn't notice that. Oh. That changes nothing. I mean, because you guys... All people need to keep doing that. All people needs to keep doing that. So here, who is speaking the truth? I read your above comments. I answer you, and I don't understand what you mean. 99% polish, yeah. Okay. Let's see the game. Shall we? Okay, Mr. Zimo-chan is black. Roman. Mr. Roman is black. Nikos is going to play white, I guess. White. All right. Let's see what he plays as black. He plays the Karoka. He plays the interesting Karoka. By the way. Sir, I already answered your commentary. And I ask you, who is speaking the truth? Who? What? If you ask. I already answered you. I'm going to answer you again, Mr. Ashu. In a very clear way. If you don't understand, you can leave the stream. No problem to me, okay? I already answered to you that, to me, the GOAT, if he had access to modern training, would be Paul Morphy. That's what you that's what you ask. You ask my opinion about that. If that's your opinion, you can believe in both of us. You can believe in yourself or in me. Who is speaking the truth? We don't have a time machine to prove that. Do you understand this very clearly now? Or do I need to draw for you? Because... What are you talking? You're talking with me like I don't understand what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying. You don't understand my answer. I was clear now, I think. Right? I'm talking with YouTube, Isles. I'm sorry. For me, if Capablanca gets access to modern theory, it will be the goal. Yes, it's hard to measure that. I still totally believe in Paul Morphy. Because when he plays like in a very sophisticated way. And there's no engines, there's no chess books, there's no knowledge. He was like just gifted. He just understands the game very fast and in a very different level from his people that plays with him. He'll likely still respond with a solid structure. But G takes f6 in this game, so I think he will play some King's Indian. It's possible. So you play castle queenside with that? Okay, he can just play bishop d3, I understand, but... Or not. King's Indian players play a lot of King's Indian. What? Okay, so he just get forked with this. Okay, I think this guy had some easy game. Much harder than what Nikos had. He was very safe. He's a safe player, but this makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know. G3, why I don't get such opponents? So far, this opponent was very easy for him. Why? Why? What are you afraid of? You want to play this? Say your king is safer here than what? Sure, king d7 makes sense. What about he comes coming back to c8? Tell me. Maybe he's making waiting moves, but this is very waiting move, man. I mean, he rerolled the knight in a very nice way. I mean, he take his time. I agree, but if he's thinking about waiting moves, we need to be very careful. Yes, he is strong player. He seems like an easier opponent than they're on today, at least basing on this game. Yeah, I don't think a big danger is on this game, to be honest. Okay, let's see the round 2. Maybe in the round 2 he gets stronger opponent. I disagree. I thought Black looked like a good player based on that game. He's white now. That's because the opponent played like an idiot. Truth be told. But this is the truth. The guy just hang a pawn, hang another pawn. Not a fan of d5 here, yeah. Engine doesn't like this, but this is like looks like a natural move. What should you play here? Knight h7 to play knight b5? Makes sense. But it's very hard at this rating. I mean, Nikush get a people stronger, okay? This is the truth. Nikush get stronger opponents. All day. Could be issues with Finnish. Bishop takes the bishop. Ah, correct. Knight here, bishop takes, rook takes, b5, but then that is... Oh, there's not this because of b6. So, okay. b5? b5 right away is not good. Not good. For black, yeah. What should he play? The... Knight a7. Oh, knight takes d5 in the end. Oh. The monk mode. Can you give us the link of this tournament, please, Mr. Pioladas? Yeah, sure, why not? There it is. I can see some compensation actually. But this is very hard engine line. Thank you. You're welcome, man. So it's an unnatural thing to play. Here it looks so scary, I think. I mean, you guys say that d5 doesn't look good. But what is the refutation that you guys can tell me about this? Because knight a7 is clearly a engine line. Fortunately for black, the bishop on g7 completely mobilizes that. Yeah, that's a proof because in the end of the line we take here. Knight a7 was my first thought also, but we just conclude that when you play b5 we are worse. Knight a7 is complete. Guys, we was talking about knight a7. We calculate that because of knight a7 there's some b5 problems. No one says anything. Whereas like we have a problem with b5 and then like okay yes we have a problem on b5 so could not be knight a7. You said a5. We didn't spend long on it. We're just analyzing it in a very short way. a5. Is there any problem with a5? The engine just say rook a4, rook a3, probably double it, and that's it. Okay, just take it and bishop here. And I mean, white have. I mean, I doubt he saw knight a7. Yes, white's. I agree, Ichi. But it's very hard to judge because knight a7 looks very unnatural. Knight a7 looks very unnatural. So it's, to me, this is a very good game from white. The reason I didn't like the 5 intuitively was because it removed the pressure on f7, but it turned out to be good. Better than the previous one, yes. Okay, he won this game. He have a majority here. Also, he have that. That's very, very annoying. Very annoying. Yes, yes. Again, knight d7 to not allow this looks natural. Oh, but there's b5 now. Oh, wow. e5? What about e5? Knight d7 is protecting here and protecting the pawn also. Bishop d6 and we are winning. Then rook d1. Okay. You mean this? Wait, I'm very confused. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm a little bit of Done, and everything black has is play on E. On E5, so rook E3. I'm trying to understand you guys line of thinking. Ah, knight D5. Yes, yes. Redbird flag is talking about that. Makes sense. Bishop D6, rook E8. Uh-huh. Or rook next F6, yes? The knight on F4 looks good, I agree, but it's pointless that at the moment, to me. I think we have bigger problem on the queen side we need to solve. You think knight D5 and then what? Rook D1. This or that? Because this rook looks interesting here too. Rook E D1 says Richie. Nikosh say he would play from A. I mean, this rook is doing some job here. This rook is doing some job here. Both of rooks looks okay, I guess. But let's say with Tico, he plays that. And we have some knight b6, we have some b5 here. Yeah, I understand the point of Nikosh. He said to play in this side of the board. I'm not sure it makes sense because our white pieces are this. Oh, Nikosh say we would play this. I think with the d-rook we should have the same. No? Like this, that we can just do. But that happens after knight d7 as well. That's my point. After knight d7. Uh-huh. Yes, it's the rook. Yeah. Okay, so that's the point. I understand. Understand now. Understand the line of thinking of you guys. That's why knight d7 is so bad. So what he plays? He plays bishop e3. Yes. I was about to consider that now because I didn't see b5. We cannot even consider bishop d6 here because of b5. Sort of understandable, yes. Wait, what? Was a misclick, I think. b5, yeah, you are right, yeah. I play f5. I mean, but what is the engine move here? Because the engine doesn't like this. Maybe the engine does just let it go. Maybe the engine just says something like this or that and let it go. Play b5 later. Yep, the engine doesn't care. And both rooks are good, by the way. Rook a1 is the best according to the engine, but this rook is also good. f5, f3. He didn't commit to f4. Probably f4 got hit by e4. And this is the counterplay that black needs. This is at least something that white need to worry about. So he didn't commit, he just played f3. Makes sense. f4 is shaky, yeah. f4 can give you some problems with that. Maybe it's okay to take, I don't know. Okay, hitting the pawn. b6 looks natural. b5 the engine hates. Some b5 ideas, yes. f4 before b3. Before bishop e3, even then it doesn't really accomplish much. Yes, it doesn't accomplish much, but imagine a world where we exchange these bishops at some point, red bird flag. I'm just saying that this could be a problem. When you play f3, there is no passer now. This is the thing. But if you play f4 and he have a passer, you need to worry about that all the time. Right now you don't. I mean, objectively speaking, I could be wrong. The engine could say that I'm saying some BS, but I'm talking about the concept of, I mean, why to make weaknesses for no reason? I mean, there's no need to play f4. It's not necessary. f3 is enough to retreat the bishop here, to not allow him to go too much, because now the pawn is weak. It's different. I wonder, could black have played rook c e8 with e4 plan? I think it's hard. I think this pawn is... If he's lonely, not protected by other pawn, I think it's hard. Maybe it's possible, but it's hard. This rook does nothing on the c file. Yeah, it's... Why did he play on the c file? Just to tickle the knight? Yeah, maybe he should play like here or here. Yes, just one move to threaten the knight, and he just like didn't consider this move as a threat. Yeah, very hard to defend a6, yeah. I mean, he even... Now he just like, well, I'm going to get this square for me. He's passive because of a6, yes. And now white is... Okay, this game was amazing. He played very well this game. Very positional, slowly killing his adversary. Great play, indeed. Okay, the adversary is doing some extra time here. Oh my god. He's still playing. Really? For real? This is painful to watch. This is painful to watch. In a blitz, it's okay, but in the... Isso. Oh, o Nico jogando no torneio, a gente tá analisando o próximo adversário dele de amanhã. Que base é essa? O cara simplesmente jogou torre D8. Patético. He knows how to play strategically. I need to beat him in tactics. That's your great chance. I hope you have find a game to play that. And to be honest, I think he's not going to play King's Indian. He doesn't look like a King's Indian player. He looks like he's going to play just a D5, Slav, Queen's Indian. There's that. As black, Caro-Kann, King's Indian. What I know about chess, nothing. King's Indian. King's Indian. But see his results with the King's Indian. King's Indian result, 50%. King's Indian result, 0%. Result, 0%. King's Indian draw. Okay, he have a problem with d4. Okay, he won 1 with the King's Indian. King's Indian, defeat. Queen Pawn's Endgame, defeat. Okay, he have a huge problem against d4. Actually, that's insane. Outplay him, Nikos, yes. His position right against Slav. Yeah, me too, but well, I'll probably play d4 and castle long. The thing is, I don't know how to play against King's Indian. He likes to double pawns. Maybe double him and freeze those double pawns. What is this site? Can I see my results? This is like chess base. Can I see my results? Yes, you can. But he's bouncing back here, right? Nikos, you send me that chess article saying that you cannot lose that much rating. I think you can. What happened in his life? Do you have the link? Yeah, of course. I think it's possible to lose a lot of rating. It's totally possible. Não, o nome do Nikos é Nicodem. Krakoyak Nicodem. This is his name. Ele vai enfrentar o Roman. É, ele vai enfrentar o Roman. Well, good luck to Nikos. 0 out of 3 versus Grunfeld. Brutal, yeah. Que ironia, GTA 4. Quê? Ah, nossa! Eu entendi a referência. I think him being Polish is real by the name. Yes, that crack or something. Pressure the center got the second rank. Freeze spawn advances on try to not get. Yes. And try to not exchange queens. We can see he likes it a lot. He likes to play like some more positional game. So just avoid exchanging queens the max you can, okay? Keep the pieces on the board, keep the position funky, and you're going to beat him. Stay cool, man. He's a grandpa, so I need to be aggressive. He's 51, he's not a grandpa. You're crazy to say that he's a grandpa, but okay. Pressure him everywhere, yes. You're going to be fine. To me, you have totally you can just win the tournament. Grandpa chess terms, yes, okay. I think it's made a mistake with my stats. Because my name is common, I think they have wrong players. Maybe that's the point. You need to check on that, man. If that's really you. Oh my god, Reznov! Thanks for the raid, welcome raiders. Welcome raiders, welcome Reznov, how was your stream, my friend? I tried one game of chess, how was it? And rage quit. Why did you rage quit? Over 30 is probably grandpa in chess. Oh my god, don't say that. Ugh. Hunt was too good. Hunt was too good, but then chess wasn't. What's happening on that clip? Very confusing. Someone clipped my sound alert issues. Yeah, I can say that. Well, at least you have you. I'm gonna delete it. Well, at least you had someone to clip the problem. Maybe you can resolve it later. That's good. All right. This isn't helpful in any way. All right. I think people at least try to help you. Nikos, do you need us to look at something? Do you guys think he's going to really play the Queen's Indian? The King's Indian? Well, against the King's Indian, I think... I mean, you have a lot of things that you can play. You can play f3, you can play h4. You can play bishop e3, castle, and h4. Eu comprei uma bíblia domingo passado e chegou segunda. Amazon não brinca. Caraca! Realmente não brinca. Bacana. Maybe I just play what I played recently. Meaning g3, bishop g2. Yeah, I mean, you're going to keep the pieces on the board with g3, bishop g2. I like to make a Pirk instead of King's Indian, but I like my knight on c3 anyway. Yeah, I mean, you have this possibility also. I don't know. Play that, play this. Ah! I don't know who is the move. It's good. Knight c3 instead of c4. Really? Here now? It becomes Pirk. Well, I don't like this move too much. You can play it, of course. Yeah, I prefer this pawn here. I think this pawn is more active here. I played the Pirk transposition versus Jobava myself. Himself. Wait, what? Jobava himself? What? If that, maybe knight f3 first and just see. Yeah, indeed. Knight f3 first. To play some mind games versus him. Knight f3 is your turn. What are you going to do? And then he's going to play the same. Nico's like, alright. It's from a very famous Grandmaster game. You mean the knight c3 without c4? That's what you mean? Maybe different move order to get there. Oh yeah, sure. S3 gives us e4 if you're into that. Yeah, of course. But I think Nico should just play this. They probably play e4, d4 first. Sure, I get it. Do you have this game, Richie? Now I'm curious. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Nikos want to win on move 15 here. I like this position. Eu gosto de estudar xadrez, sim. Quer dizer, eu não preciso estudar outra coisa? Não. Oh my god, knight f5. Goblin likes to give away pieces like that. Jesus Christ, 2 pieces. I don't remember this, but okay. Goblin showed this to us? Okay. I really need a memory medicine. But black is like making all the bad moves, right? To take the knight I understand, but... Queen F2 is very classy. Dei uma olhada nos stories do Lucas. Eu vi. Foi muito bom. Muito bom, cara. Can't take it directly. It's an option. Nikos is not going to play that. And I disagree that Nikos should play that. Nikos should play what he is like familiarized, what he have experience with. If he wants to play this, to play that, to castle, he's comfortable with this setup, great. Play it. It's not suitable for Nikos because he wouldn't want to play Jobava. He wouldn't play. Yeah. I think it's okay to play like that. And if he plays the King's Indian, I think we're going to crush him. 100%. My money is on you, Nikos. We believe in you, man. I don't know. I will play knight f3 and we will see. You're going to play knight f3 the first move? Are you sure? Just play d4, man. Just tell him. From a simu a few years back. I will find the annotations I made if you want. I want to see the game. I told you. Where is the game, Rich? I say, where is the game? Let's see the game. Okay, so it's over the Nikos study. Oh, wait. No, stop. Bam. It's okay. I've seen 1,000 times. Draw him or throw the walls on him. I agree. White creates this position into pink defense. Okay, just want to look at the game, how it was. Why knight f4 is double exclamation? Knight f4 instantly... Wait, you guys can't read. Okay, now it's better. Probably giving double exclam is a bit exaggerated, but it's a clever idea, strategic idea. Knight f4 instantly zeroes it in on the tender d5 square. Both justifying the interesting recapture choice on e2 and also forcing black to play accurately to avoid losing because of d5. Okay. Okay. Why did you make a c4? With this move, black secures a nearly untouchable outpost on d3 for the knight. And with queen on c6 instead of b6, any b3 ideas of undermining the pawn would be met with b5, cementing the c4 pawn. Are you sure you can play this? There is no death, so you cannot. He cannot keep going. A6, take, and then at least you have a file. Okay, man, I must go and run the errands. All the best, Mr. Redbird Flag. Thanks for coming, my friend. It was fun today. Thank you for everything, my friend, as always. Have a good day, buddy. Yeah, have a good day. Hi, look, Kasparov and Karpov both played this setup with knight c3 instead of playing c4. Yeah. Wow, he takes it. A5 is bad. Losing sight of the bigger picture due to immediate concern for material loss. Black should simply play rook d7. When the domination of the e file will win material for earn or force a trade of rooks. Oh. Play that. Okay. Oh my god, this is not dangerous. I would be very scary. Very scared, sorry. How you were not winning? You won. Wow. Good job, Richie. Oh my god. What a beast. What a beast. What a sick emote. It was Mr. Goblin. What a sick game. Was only a Simo. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's a GM. He's obliged to win against us. It doesn't matter if it was a Simo or not. Oh my god. What a crush. Cheers for looking. Oh my god, man. It was sick. I make this one as it was goblin. Cool stuff, yeah. The engine doesn't like it. But this is annoying. Very annoying. Hey, Granny. Welcome, Granny. How are you doing today? Good morning. Love that one. Wow, man. That was a great game. You didn't spoil that you win. That makes me very surprised that you won. How many games did he lost that day? Grandinho Chanisor. Probably loads, lol. When was it? That's an achievement, man. Come on. To win against a GM is not easy. Not easy at all. 2020, man. Oh my god, that's a great achievement, man. Goblin Saurinho-chan. That's beautiful, man. I mean, I think you totally deserve to win because you managed to have passers in both sides of the board that he cannot protect against both. That's beautiful. The move c4, around c4 were all very classy. I think that the fact that he could do this, that was amazing. Because he also built the passer here. And then he sneak in with the rook. And you made all the annotation. I'm going to let's read the annotation because this is worth to read. It's a 36. Plan to play King's Indian style setup with intention of using the increased productivity of c5 break because of inability to play pawn c3. Also, bishop f4 is deterred because of future e5 space gains. Man, it doesn't matter. You won, so... Bom dia, Merten. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, my friend. How's everything? Good morning. Then he plays e4. White creates a transpositions into Pyrrhic defense. 6 bishop e2. Bishop e2 is a playable continuation. f4 is more aggressive, heading towards Austrian attack theory. Bishop g7, h4, aggressive approach. White wasn't committed to castle kingside. A big hangover but alive. Alright, man. I hope you feel better. Drinks a lot of water. You're going to be fine. h5. Seemingly committal. But any weakness on g5 square is compensated by the weakness of the g4 square, and the placement of bishop on e2 means that pressure on f7 is not an immediate danger. There's no pressure here because the bishop on e2. Yes. Knight f3. Knight f3. Bishop g4 is somewhat unusual, but logical. Trying to deter immediate knight g5 because of trading light squares bishops and any ideas of reducing future light square pressure on weaknesses created by h5. Alright, exchange these, so this is not a problem forever. Knight g5. I consider this a slight mistake, because he's afraid to judge the GM level and say like, I consider this to be a mistake. You say like, I consider this to be a slightly mistake. I mean, with all respect, GM, I think you mess up a little bit, okay? You don't need to be afraid of that, man. You must criticize. It's your opinion, what is going to say? Also, you win the game, so suck it. Chess speaks for itself. Yes, talking about hangovers, Reznov is something like specialist. Okay. Slight mistake. Because the trade of light square bishops doesn't help white at all. The bishop is somehow unstoppable on g4, and white loses sacrificial ideas without the bishop. Makes sense. Knight takes c2 is an interesting novelty. The future of a root of f4 creates some light square pressure on g6 and h5. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Also allowing the c pawn to go to c3 or c4. Bolstering your vocabulary is very good. Mine is not. White's central control. Who is this GM? It's just a Jobava. Regret, then says, let not do this again. Then do the same thing the next night. Basically, it's how a chess player works. We regret of playing, then we say we're not going to do that again. Next day, we're playing again. That's chess. Also, there's alcohol. I thought he died already. Not that I remember. I thought we were talking about alcoholism. Why are you not talking about both? Alright, knight b d7. Castle. Probably correct. Richie is trying to not offend the GM here, okay? This is the analysis that I'm not going to offend the GM. Probably correct. But now the f3 g4 ideas are not really on the horizon for white and makes black's king safety issue somehow easier. Castle c3 in anticipation of c5 ideas, while also giving queen development squares. He's like, yeah, maybe he knows some stuff. Yeah, something like that. He's like, I don't want to offend the GM, but I think this is not the best. C5, the most logical move in the position, attempting to open diagonal for Grunfeld Bishop. Create potential pressure on the C file and develop queen. F3. This is an important move. Black aims to offset the weakening of the dark squares of bishop with bishop e3 and bishop f2 maneuver. I mean, I think white aims to offset the weakening of dark squares with this and that. Gonna get some food. See you later, Capybara man. Thanks, Mr. Resno, for the raid one more time, my friend. Have a good food. I see you later, buddy. Use the domination of g4 and d4 squares as a compensation for the weakening the structure. Thanks for shouting out, Mr. Resno. Of course, black cannot.
So he's close.
Wait. What happened in this clip?
Yep, yes. He's bleeding?
Got him. I killed him with my bug. I want to clip that.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Alright. Of course, black cannot claim the same of the eternity weak g5 square. Makes sense, because black cannot play f6. That would be very weird. E5. Aiming to claim some more control of central squares, it closes the bishop, but white probably isn't keep to close the position with d5 because of c4, knight c5 ideas. Creating strong outpost or opening of the queen side where white isn't fully developed. Right. He takes. This move is probably the weakest. This move. Now Richie is like totally unhinged. Okay, he loses control here. This move is probably the weakest of the three options, Mr. GM. Simply because outposted on e5. Any f4 ideas to kick the knight are met with knight g4, whereas d takes c5. D takes c5, knight c5 ideas, creating strong outpost or opening the king side. Okay, I'm reading that again. I'm sorry. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. I lost it. I lost the reading. They should swap the seats. Oh my god. This move is probably one of... Okay, simply because it's posted on s5. Okay, knight g4. This is for forced. Sorry, I lost myself reading. Ideas to kick the knight with are met with knight g4. Alright. Instead of that, this takes c5. Knight takes c5, b4. Forced the knight to inferior square with fewer prospects. Something like this. Something. Oops, this or that. Probably white has an advantage there. Knight takes c5. D takes c5. Knight f4. Knight f4 is instantly 0 is okay. I remember that. Queen b6. I might be a stretch to call this an only move. Queen b6. The engine considered queen b6 at some point. Is this Chebanenko? Chebanenko? No. Chebanenko? No. But okay. Only move, but black needs to find a way to prevent the queen from being able to recapture after trades on d5. Oops. Trades on d5 without any concessions. Oh, the variation. Okay, I'm going to check it. Let me finish this. King h1. The typical grandmaster move. In this situation, however, the threat of c4 is not an issue because of the domination of the g4 square and the lack of the c-pawn actually attacking anything. Okay, bishop e3 was a very interesting alternative, aiming for developing the queenside pressure after trades on b2 and d6. You criticizing him a little bit more, but a little bit more classy, right? Like, first you say the typical grandmaster move, like it's a compliment to play king b1, king h1, but then you say, in this situation, however, it's not a big deal. No? The typical grandmaster move. But in this position, we could say that maybe it should not be necessary. Okay. Rook a8, knight d5, completing his plan. He don't need a boo. Knight takes c5. Black must do everything within. I would love. I'm going to tell you something, Rich. I would love to read everything, but my English is very limited, and I'm feeling this is getting very boring to read and interpret. Also, sometimes I lost myself, so I think this is terrible. But I think it's nice that you won a game against a GM and you try to make an annotation with your impressions, and I think this is beautiful, to be honest. This is beautiful. This is really nice. All of us should do that about chess, by the way. Every time we get a very nice experience, we should put our feelings about the position in the paper. I think this is great. Life's too short, I get it, no worries. It's not about life is too short. The way you write, it's very very strong vocabulary to me. I'm not used to such complicated words, basically. And sometimes I get lost and I need to come back. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I need to do this so I can show you guys and you can tell me how my thinking is wrong or what I don't see. That makes sense. Sophisticated. Thanks, Nikos. Don't be sorry at all. It is boring, honestly. It was not boring. At least the way you're trying to compliment him and offend him, it's very good. Thank you for looking. You're welcome, my friend. I mean, not offend him, but criticize him. But it's like emotions. I totally understand you. You won against the GM, of course. You want to talk about that. Great game. Great game. Great game. Really nice that you. Not easy. I mean, he didn't even was in time trouble in the end. He wasn't in time trouble. He just like didn't spend his time the way he should. I mean, he had more than enough time, 15 minutes. He just didn't find the best. You just play very well, what can I say? Be right back, I need to pee, guys. I'm just disappointed that this was 5 years ago and I never kicked it on. Wait, I'll save it to read later. I'll judge the position and move myself and then check what you say to see what I miss. Ah, makes sense. You never kick it on? What do you mean with that? Sorry. Never really improve it. Richie, let me tell you something very sad. The first tournament that I play on the board, it was in 2000, and I get a draw versus 2100 FIDE guy, and I never improve it. Sometimes you have some peaks of play, but that doesn't mean you are in that level. Does it stop you from joining chess? No, not at all. I mean, I get that draw, and because of him, I get more into chess. Because I get that draw, and my friends was teasing me that he draw me by pity. I was like, it was not pity, it was just a draw. And then I had to prove that I was better than him. And he crushed me in the some years later he crushed me. And then we play something like other 3 games, and it was 3 draws. And at some point he just I already told this story. And at some point he just like we played a tournament. We didn't play against each other in this tournament, but I won the tournament, and it was the last tournament that he played. So the best that I get, it was to win a tournament where he gets like in 7th place. Close to my ceiling. You're never close to your ceiling in chess. That's because you're standing on a ladder. Great. If you spent more time on chess, you could become really good. Yes, I agree with Nikush. I already spent a lot of time on chess. I can tell I have improved it, but it's very slow compared to when I was new. This is totally normal. Winning tournaments is good, Pio. Most people never do that. Yeah. But there is this thing about human being in general, not only chess players, that you always want more. So when you win the tournament and you begin to think like, I want to win the next also. You're just like not satisfied, never. That's why you keep improving, by the way. That's what pushes you further. You want to improve more and more. But you mostly explore openings. You need to play more. The lemon gives off a juice when you first squeeze it. Then it gets dry. My brain is old and dry. Victor Korchnoi. Victor Korchnoi died at the age of 70 what? He was at 81, he was still 2500 almost. Actually insane. He only didn't play more because he was sick. To be honest, there is no excuse to get better at chess. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying I know the path, because if I knew the path, I would be there. It's hard, of course. I can improve, but I will improve less, of course. We're top 175. Oh shit, really? 70... No, wait. 70... Yeah, he dropped out of 100 in... Oh, he was 89 at 75. This is just absurd, ridiculous. I've played quite a lot as a guest lately. Some of the blunders, whoa, terrible. Glad no one sees these games. But we all have blunders. Yes, what is the game you want me to analyze, Goblin? What a legend. Exactly. I mean, you just want to play chess forever. I mean, in the end of the day, it's not like us. This is like exactly like us. We just don't play that good, but... Are you white or black? White. Right? You are in love by the Smith Mora. Makes sense. I've been playing for King's Gambit and Smith Mora. Smith Mora is so fun. Yeah, that's why this bishop here should be first. Oh shit. Ah, this bishop. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's very nice game of chess. Yeah, E5 was great. E5 was great indeed. King H1. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful game of in the Smith Mora. Even if it was slow, you still keep attacking. I need to learn that type of variation, because sometimes the guys just don't take the pawn. The pawn stay there forever. You just need to be patient about that. I like this idea. They play not great, probably for 1400. I think he played decent. Well, it's not everyone that don't take the pawn. You must have some level of fear to not take the pawn. You must have some level of fear to not take it. Five's a little bit the line for black, but the attack ideas were great. Exactly. That's the point of game. I mean, that's why you should play more rated games. But this is how you like chess, so what can we say? I mean, I think knight here it's killing faster, maybe. Delicious. Because knight here, he's going to play something, check and knight here. E5 is the best, I think. Maybe. No, he takes with the rook, I think. Oh, but there's his mate, sorry. I mean, everything wins. E5 probably wins more. But I don't think it's a 1400. Because he have fear to take the pawn. Both are great, says the Rich here. Let's see what the review says. And one brilliant. Queen f4, best move. Nice job. The engines say Queen h6 or Queen f6, best move. And then knight. You wanted to stop f6. Well, if you play this, I think he cannot play... Ah, he cannot play f6. But if you play queen here, he cannot play f6. Queen h6 is a brilliant move. I mean, Queen h1, King h1 should be also. Wait, what? Oh, knight f6 is already mate. We are terrible at this game. No one sees a mate in one anymore. We are unable to see mate in one. Well, if you play this and that, you should give this mate. Wanted to give him both. Instead of giving mate here now, you should give this mate. Because the king cannot escape. Yeah, that's what I plan to do. Until I saw knight f6. Well, that's a great game. A great game, Goblin. Nice game. Alright, I'm going to play some Puzzle Brushes. Not Puzzle Rushes, Puzzle Battles. And at some point... Okay. You're going to miss the start of the game. What game? Wait. What game? United Arsenal. Oh, sure. White to move? Wait. We are going this way. So I can play... Wait, white to move. Oh my god, this king is here? Brain fart. Small brain fart. Hey. Really, really, really. Uh... What is the point of that? Oh my god, I get very confused on that one. Draw. I am so confused. What did I miss? Ah, just king here to take the rook. Oh, wow. That's a hard puzzle to see. Better crack on chaps. Thanks for the analysis and submissions, chaps. You're welcome, Mr. Rich. Chap. Manchester. Really thought game to start. United haven't had their dream crush yet. You need to click faster. Change the piece animation to none. Ah, yeah, sure. Piece animation is in none. Can you believe in that? Maybe my browser is bad. See? It's none. Maybe my browser is slower to play this. Or maybe I don't know. Highlight moves? I'm just slow, I mean. See you, Mr. Richie. Hey, Faye, welcome, Faye. Good morning. I hope you sleep. Olá, que tal? Como vas, Faye?
Wow, this is probably the most insane collab, but also the most blundery. That's all me. That's all me. It's okay.
Most blundery, of course. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. White to move. Funny checkmate. Wait, are we still playing? Ah! Whoa, whoa. What a confusing position. Mate. I can't see mate in one. Queen G7? Ah, it was Queen G7. I had a lot of time. Oh my god. I don't know why I barely noticed it. You barely noticed it what? Oh, wow. It's the eye, yeah. Maybe you will aim the right sparking pot. All right, okay. I'm just going to tell something, and you say I keep teasing you. Look at what Nikos is saying. And you say that I keep teasing you. Look at Nikos. Oh my god, that was very wild. You must respect face eyes. Yes, while she still have it. We respect because she's not blind yet. Of course. I'm not teasing. I'm insulting. It's get worse and worse. I love it. I could feel sorry for her, but I don't, because I know when me and Nikos would tease her about that, it's because we care. Turururururum. Uh, this is the move. This must be. And so what? I don't know what is the move here. What is the move? Alright, now I remember why I don't like joining the stream. Bye. Oh my god, but we meet you with such love in our hearts. We always compliment you and we are here. I mean, just saying nice things to you. Because at least I just, you know what? Faye, are you still there? I need to say something. I need to say something. Sometimes she's not here anymore. All right, but sorry, Faye. No, I don't. I don't say sorry about that. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about that. To be honest, zero sorry. I don't sorry. I'm telling about her health. I'm talking about her health. We just take it and then no. Take it and where is the mate? Have any idea? Oh, we just take the queen. Right? There's no mate. This one? What is the thing here? Play that. Check. Check knight takes. Come on. This is. Ugh. Para. What is this profile picture? Oh my god. Yes. What is the game you want, man? Okay, we play this. That. White to move. Huh? What a mess. Uh. I'll take the queen. Oh, stupid. So stupid. So stupid. To be honest, I don't like to play a lot of Sicilian positions like Alapin. I need to find a way the line to get away from it. I agree. I'm not playing anything. Chill. Yes, I usually don't know what to play also. Are you watching game on... No, I think because I was playing the puzzle battle, they think I'm still playing. But I already gave up on the game. I miss everything. Ah, G6. G6 is really interesting. Nice, you didn't even develop knight c6. Also, I have problems to develop here. Makes sense. Yeah, looks like very interesting. Hard to prove anything as white here. I'm not watching. Can hear Arsenal fans singing for a pub nearby too. Oh, I... Okay, here we roll the knight. It is your bishop. It is your queen. Okay, he tried to chase all your pieces away, but also he had this at some point. What did you play there, Pio, when he attacked my queen? The first attack? To be honest, I like... my move was a blunder. Oh, you mean queen here, queen here? Blunder? This was a blunder? Queen b6? Well, if you told it's a blunder, I'm already worried. Can you take? Or that's too much? I mean, you're going to have 3 pieces for a queen. I mean, 1, 2, and then 3. It wasn't me to take. You didn't even consider that, right? Well, it wants me to take. That makes sense. 3 pieces for a queen is very decent. Take, rook here, and then you take the bishop. Makes a lot of sense. But a blunder is a strong word. Finally, we can have it. Finally, he moved the queen away from here. It says it's -2 to only equal when I don't take. Yes, that's a blunder. I mean, it's a position that I need to think about because I didn't see it in the first glance that you can take it. But actually makes sense. I was also considered 95, but it's bullshit. I think it makes a lot of sense. Oh, yeah. You forget this is protected, I think. You didn't even consider to take the knight, right? Well, that's a lot of pieces for a thing. No, I didn't consider it at all. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. To take makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's equal for a long time. It's 3 pieces for a queen, yes. 3 minutes for a queen is totally decent. Totally playable. The smooth brain, my queen's attacker must move. Yeah. This makes a lot of sense. Not even a brilliant. Knight d4, the engine is already... Okay, knight d4, sorry. Not e5. Jesus Christ. Only this rook is not playing yet. If take, and then... It's up. That's a nightmare. Was it a blitz or a rapid? Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty. I mean, this is the type of thing that, in my opinion, it's but 5 minutes plus 2, I think. In my opinion, this is the type of thing, this is the type of game that holds you back. Because you see the problem, but you don't get mad with yourself enough to be like, well, I should see it. This type of game, because it's not rated, don't hurt you. So you don't get it as a lesson. You just get like, oh, I miss it. But I think it kind of holds your evolution. Hold you back. This is not good for you, I think. If it was rated against a strong player, even if you win, like, oh, I win, great, yay. But then you put this on the engine, you see like, oh, I missed that, really? I could see it. Even if I saw this, I'm not sure I'd play it. It doesn't matter. If you saw this, it's already something. Consider the idea is already something. It's not that it's impossible in your level to see it. Totally possible in your level to see it. But this type of thing holds you back. That's why I keep saying to you, you should play rated to get into the place where you should be, and then from there, work on your chess. But you don't want, and I totally respect that. I know that I repeat that a lot. I totally respect that. But this makes you not develop. Oh, but I get too mad with chess. Another thing for you to work about. Yourself getting mad at chess. You think I don't get mad? Of course I get mad. I just don't curse too much when I'm streaming. I just don't slam the table when I'm streaming. I hold myself. I control myself. Off stream I curse a lot more. You don't understand, I curse a lot. All right, now I remember why I don't like joining the stream. All right, all right. So we have kids on this stream. We have kids on the stream right now. 2 kids. It's Faye and Goblin as. Ay, kids, kids. My God. I only have kids here. Ay, 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 ay. Unbelievable. I agree. This is bad. I'm not even thinking about this. So when I tell you this, I'm not telling you this to offend you, and you know that. Every time. I mean, I'm most experienced as chess players than you guys. So I mean, I have more time playing chess than Nikos have age. So I go through that. I go through rage. You think I don't? You think I don't get mad with myself when I blunder something? I get insanely mad. I get strongly upset. I get strongly depressive. I get deep desires to give up on chess. This is real. I just come back in the other day. I just like, well, I cannot I don't accept losing for myself. If I give up on chess, I'm losing to myself. That's the thing. What motivated you to win against myself? Myself from yesterday. If I study chess today, I can beat myself from yesterday because I have more knowledge. Rage is a strong thing, but it also motivates you. Of course. So you motivate yourself with rage. Instead of making this rage holds you back, you need to make this as a motivation. You need to get your ass kicked and it motivates you to practice more. Exactly. Get mad with yourself. This is the thing that I would get upset and mad. Like, how did I miss that? I win, but how did I miss that? Why did I miss that? What is wrong with me? I should not miss that. I win. It doesn't matter. I missed that. This is vital for you as a chess player to improve yourself. What did I miss? What I missed some silly shit here. I don't remember what. Oh my god, I get hit with 94%. How can I It depends if I expect to see it or not. This one I didn't expect to see. I totally disagree with you. This one I expect you to see based in your chess level. Based in your puzzles level. I expect you to see it. I mean, you know that 3 pieces are better than a queen. You know it. In your chess level, you know it. But I'm not saying that to hurt you, Goblin. I'm saying that for you to improve because I cheer for you. Just that. Okay, first I want to end the stream, but first I need to show you guys something. Wait. There is 2 games that I'm delaying to show. When you look at this game at move 15, it's a puzzle for Nikos, alright? Puzzle specifically for Nikos. Of course. Because it's a Slav, of course. I was black. Oops. What a mess. What a mess to shove a bishop like that. This is the move, like here, or here, black to play? Is that the thing? Uh, well, queen b6 is at least funny. Oh, knight b4, bishop c4. Oh, I thought here queen b6 was very funny already. Takes, there's check, and then I think there's nothing. Bishop c4 and alright. Now it's puzzle. I mean, if you are telling us, it's easier to find. The bishop is unprotected on c2 is coming to my mind. I guess it works. Looks like it works, yeah. Looks like it works. If you're telling us, it works, I think. Knight c2, if queen takes, check, king moves, we take the bishop. Knight c2, if he moves the rook, we give a check, we win the pawn anyway. Looks like that's the thing. Knight c2 to c straightforward is very good. Yeah, indeed. I mean, this is hanging, so. You didn't. This is the type of puzzle that you need to get mad that you didn't see. You need to get mad that you fail on seeing. In my opinion, you should. That's a very anticlimactic end. I was looks for undefended pieces. Many tactics appears. Yes, especially around these two lines. In other lines also, but especially in these two lines. But it's nice. It's a good game. Okay, let me show you the guys the game that I want to show. That's the two games. Wait. First, this game. I'm going to skip to the part that I am that is most interesting. Wait, let me see where is the move. Move 25. Do you guys want to think what White played here? And what is the plan behind what White played? Yes, okay. I'm going to give you guys some time. This is actually a very nice idea. I get in shock when I see the idea. Okay, easy, alright? I'm going to accept any answer, by the way. Because any answer that you guys are going to say is wrong. Queen takes f5 is not the move, not the idea. You guys are not going to find the idea because you guys have a bad memory. Exactly like me. I give a hint, but you guys have a bad memory. You guys are not going to remember. Rook f4 looks alright. Rook f4 is not a move. Bishop h3 is not a move. It's not a puzzle. I didn't say it was a puzzle. I didn't say it was a puzzle. I say if you guys want to find the best move for white and what was white plan here, it's very crazy. But you guys are not going to find because you guys have a memory problem. Okay. Not g4. Okay, I'm going to tell it. The move is h4. a4. Almost Owens. Almost queen d1. Because queen d1 is now. The idea of white is there is nothing else here. Impossible to progress. If they progress, it's too risky because always it will also open the king's side. So you're going to get attacked also. But Owens get close with queen d1. And now queen e3. Thanks for shouting out Owens. That's some engine shit. No, it's not. No human would play it. That is when you are totally wrong. This is too subtle to me. I want to sack pieces. White just evaluated that now he can change to the queen side. And slowly wins the game. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. White is insanely strong. That's beautiful. And white wins the game. So, why am I showing you to these guys? Now it's getting interesting. It was not interesting, but now it gets interesting. Because the guy was with white said that he remembered a game with a similar idea of queen a3. That's when I tell you, Nikos, that it's not about engine. It's about remembering the ideas that we learn from games. Let me show you guys the game that he inspired his idea on this position, he remembered of the game, so he tries the idea. Let's see the game. I think it's totally holdable. Yes, if you are a GM, of course. Wait, let me find it, more or less, where? Shit. Not the same position, of course, not even close to that. But the idea of exchanging the queens when you have a better position, I think this is beautiful. Exactly like the analysis that we made. And that's why I told you guys that you have a bad memory. Because I told you guys, I understand why that queen a6 in that Caro-Kann game that we was analyzing, the game from Mikosh. Why is that good? Yeah, this is Smyslov versus Hashevsky, like, there. Queen h4. Same idea. Same idea. You can exchange queens in this position. Because this is so amazing. The queen is the only piece that is active here. So at least what's the excuse the guy say? The guy say like, I remember this idea from Smyslov, and in that position. So here the idea is different. It's not different. The idea of exchanging queens when you have a better position is totally correct. Because they're going to pressure g7, not d6. The idea of exchanging queens when you have a better position is in both games. Also in your game. Also in your game. That queen a6 craziness. I told you guys I can explain. That's the idea. This is just genius. It's of course not the same position, like I told you guys, not the same position, but idea. Chess is made of ideas. And he just exchanged the queens by force and win the game. The idea is not different. I mean, I disagree with you. But I think this is beautiful. Both games are very beautiful, very pretty. Also, your game have the same idea. Still wouldn't play it, so yes, I mean, you want to give mates when you are attached with some idea of giving mate. Of course, you're not going to. Of course, you're not going to play that. And I don't blame you. I understand what you mean to say. I understand why you are trying to give mate there and etc. It's totally normal. I would think the same. Alright guys, with that in mind, it's already 3 hours and a half of stream. I am tired. I need to eat something. If I am able to find streamers, okay, I am able to. I gotta go. We have many streamers. We have many weirdos. Like myself. Not like myself, different. Boba is streaming? The chess? No, she's just chatting, but it doesn't matter. Because usually I just open the chess tab and see who is streaming and rate someone. Yeah, sure, of course, Boba. That's why I didn't see Boba. I opened the chess tab, the chess category. The Boba, the beads. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I thank you for the love, for the support, for being here with me. I see you maybe later because I miss to stream a lot at night. It is usually when my brain is working because right now, wait, what? Wait. I stop rate. I think I think I typed her name wrong or not. Oh. Ah, yeah, sure. Okay, now it's correct. I didn't see her picture. I was like, what was going on? All right. Guys, as always, thanks for the love and support. I see you guys later. I'm going to stream later. Okay? Today I will. Because I miss to play and to play chess when my brain is working. Usually it's at night because morning brain doesn't work. Sadly, I'm too slow mind. I love you all, guys. Stay safe. I see you guys later. Bye bye.